Hey guys, it's Simulate here, and today we're here to talk about the Prison of Elders reveal. So far, all we know of the Prison of Elders is that it is the new in-game content for the House of Wolves expansion, which is set to release on May the 19th. It features new fresh content that takes skill, teamwork, and practice to conquer the prison and acquire awesome new gear. The Prison of Elders is essentially a horde mode game type, where each round you face new opponents, new objectives to complete, and new items to use on your enemies. Assisting you on your treacherous journey is Variks, the prison warden, with each new week presenting new challenge modes and matchmaking modes for all guardians. The Prison of Elders begins at the light level of 28, and this is the casual activity mode. So this is the normal mode where you can do as many times as you want on the week, and you can go into matchmaking where you'll get put into a team and you just fly in and start straight away. And then once you start getting more serious and you want to get into the challenge modes, they become a lot more harder and the rewards are a lot greater. So they start at 32, go to 34, and finally to 35. Now, due to the weight of the rewards and the difficulty, this requires a pre-made fire team. So get your best players and get ready to rumble. All challenge modes feature a boss, and all challenge modes can only be completed once per week, but you can do every challenge mode that week. There are 6 maps where 5 are on rotation and 1 is always the level 35 activity. Basically, the Prison of Elders is a horde mode activity involving a fire team of 3, and the enemies come in a series of waves. There are 3 waves and that equals 1 round. A total of 5 rounds equals a complete game, and the story missions must be completed in order to unlock the Prison of Elders. Each round features modifiers, things that make the game harder, critical objectives, things that must be completed to complete the round, and gifts, tools which can be used against your enemy. Every round can also change the map setting, enemy or modifiers. Respawns are enabled, so you can revive your teammates if they go down, but you have to wait for their counter timer to go to 0. And matchmaking and set fire team functions are available. Before a round begins, modifiers activate to either help or hinder your team. The small arms modifier boosts primary weapon damage. The modifier trickle, however, increases the amount of time it takes for you to get your supers, grenades, and your melees back, so you'll be more cautious and use your abilities more sparingly. The last modifier is one that increases your shield but does not allow it to regenerate. This one could be really nasty. When you are completing a round, you not only have to kill all the enemies, you must complete critical objectives. Critical objectives must be met in order to complete the round. One of them is defusing mines. To defuse a mine, just stand inside the pad area until the circle fills up. This will defuse the mine. After this has happened, 2 more points will spawn and you will have to go and defuse them. If you do not get to them in time, you will fail the round. Another critical objective you can get is eliminate the target. If you get eliminate the target, all you need to do is to kill them before they reach the checkpoint zone. Sometimes, from time to time, Variks will help you out and give you a gift. This will appear on the field and it will either be a Scorch Cannon or some heavy ammo dropped. The Scorch Cannon can only be picked up by one person and it can be fired in 2 modes. The first mode, it can be fired as a normal rocket launcher, or the second mode, it can stick enemies and then you can manually detonate from a distance. Although you get assistance from the prison warden, you must be careful of your surroundings. Not only are the enemies trying to kill you, there are traps placed around the map, so if you step on the slow web, which slows you down as you move through it, it will allow other enemies to catch up to you and corner you and kill you. The types of enemies you will face in the Prison of Elders are Vex, Cabal, Fallen, and Hive. And as you get higher in waves and rounds, it increases in difficulty, so enemies start having shields, there starts being more ranked enemies, so a lot of mages. The AIs themselves are very intelligent, they can chase you, they can flank you, they can surround you, they can bottle you in an area, they can change direction really quickly and jump over obstacles. And to accommodate that, the map layouts have been really good, I think, because they're nice and big. They have circular areas, they have a lot of high and low points, passageways, cover. So although the AIs are really good, they're intelligent, they're realistic, they really make it a challenge. I think the map layouts will help players coordinate well, and it'll give balance to the amount of mobs versing the players. So what have Bungie done right? Well, their audio was a lot better this Twitch stream. It was easier to hear them. The conversation was more energetic and it was overall a better feeling. There was more focus on the gameplay rather than interviews, so it kept everyone more entertained. And I also think game-wise, critical objectives and gifts will add extra dimensions to the waves. People won't get bored. It'll be a lot more extra things to do during the wave. And the fact that enemies are tough, clever, and active will really keep people hot on their heels. Awesome. What do Bungie need to improve on? Varric's constant commentary is a lot of overkill. I'm sorry, I found it really annoying. That's going to be so annoying when I play, just constant talk of an NPC. And I also felt that the critical objectives are generic and they need to make different ones and they need more variety. There needs to be more originality into modifiers and critical objectives. There needs to be new ones, different types of ones. And I also felt their explanations of mechanics were needed and they needed to explain a bit more what was going on. Okay, so that's all from me, guys. It's Simulate signing off. I'll see you guys on the next Destiny episode.